Lil Yachty is done with the internet. He's been loving on Drake for too long.
How hard was that beat for you?
I wish I hadn't said anything about it.
Culture, Atlanta runs the culture.
Yo, Yachty, people still consider Atlanta the gay capital of the world. So unless it's some gay, no disrespect, we ain't finna give Atlanta the credit for fashion.
Cardi B divorced Offset for the second time, right? But at the same time, is pregnant by Offset.
A what?
Make it make sense.
Cardi B confirming she's pregnant yet again on Instagram. With every ending comes a new beginning.
Vybz Kartel, the dancehall supreme artist, is free.
Guys, I've been saying that's what I'm talking about. Jamaica is back on the map, baby.
Robert Downey Jr. is playing Dr. Victor Von Doom in Avengers Doomsday and Avengers Secret Wars.
Deadpool brought Marvel back, but at the same time disrespected Jonathan Majors.
Yo.
Would you want your old role back, like your old job back as King Popular?
Hell yeah. Hell yeah, hell yeah.
And you, I was not expecting to see you here, but you were, retired.
What's up this week?
I didn't get with the 1, 2, 3.
We gotta pay some bills, so we'll be right back.
Thanks to Epidemic Sound, you get a 7-day free trial.
You like free things? You get a free trial with over 40,000 tracks, 90,000 sound effects that we use personally on the show.
No copyright claim.
That's copyright.
The main important thing.
You don't have to worry about anything. Once you start choosing some sounds, you get personalized recommendations. Everything comes to you. You have unlimited downloads to choose from. You could be like us and have the show popping.
Make sure you sign up. Go check it out. You have a 7-day free trial. If you don't like it, you could always cancel. And guys, go have fun.
All right, let's get back to the show.
I think people just hate on Drake because he's the guy. There's no
I feel like there's something extra on it.
It's also probably these everyone's. Yeah.
My suspicion was like, yo, this got to be personal.
I mean, he's also that guy though. All the records, all the numbers, like he's the one.
How hard was that beat for you? Like, I'm sure you're friends with everybody in Atlanta. You're friends
shouted out in the song.
Yeah,
in euphoria.
You're being pulled in different directions. You want to be loyal.
I just wish I had never spoke on it. That's the only thing that was the only part. I wish I hadn't said anything about it.
You say you regret you spoke on it while currently speaking on it on another podcast. What are we doing?
Cloud Babies, Lil Yachty is having a meltdown, okay?
Yo.
First, Andrew Schultz, he was just, oh my God, Drake is the greatest actor. He's the funniest person I know. He was just surfing the Drake train.
This was on Andrew Schultz's podcast, and then he was on the internet putting up videos trying to do damage control and losing one of his best artists, and trying to wish her well, but sounding sad at the same time. And then Lil Yachty coming out on the internet tweeting a storm, saying that New York fashion ain't it. And the real things coming out of fashion is from Atlanta.
Yo, Yachty, people still consider Atlanta the gay capital of the world. So unless it's some gay shit, no disrespect, we ain't finna give Atlanta the credit for fashion. Like, nobody's thinking of masculine fashion and thinking Atlanta. Now, if y'all bring in male thongs, leotards, dresses, crop top for men's, sports bras, that's what niggas would be like. If everybody started rocking those, Atlanta got it.
What do you got to say about that from a young man from Brooklyn?
Come on, son.
Go ahead.
Like,
I'm going to let you cook.
They've been stealing our style. Harlem, come on.
Yo.
Everything come out of Harlem, bro.
Okay.
All the fashions. If it's either that's the mecca of fashion, bro. It's either that or Paris. If it doesn't pop off in Paris, it's not going to pop off in Brooklyn or in New York. If it doesn't pop off in Brooklyn, it's not going to pop off in Paris. Son, we had Dapper Dan, who Gucci stole his style from. Pat Cleveland, she was a supermodel, but her style was immaculate. Lana Turner, who was another stylist. Like, come on, bro. Deidre Gouvin, she was raised in Houston, but moved to New York, like in the 80s, and became an icon. Kwame Britway, have you ever heard the term black is beautiful? Come on now, son. We've been doing this since the 70s, 60s, 80s, 90s. Yo, Harlem niggas will punch you in the face for wearing the wrong colors, homie. And then they weren't even on some gang shit. If you rock something, it was like, psst, man, I had that last year. You wear it right, but you could have rock it better. You know how many fights I get in with them Harlem niggas? the most disrespectful niggas, but them niggas got style, son.
That's right.
That's it.
That's it.
So I don't know why he's talking about.
That's crazy.
Young Thug, why did he come out with? In a dress, homie. Come on, you bugging?
Yo.
What are you crazy, son?
Yeah.
That was his first, that's how they came out, bro.
Bro.
Introduction of fashion there. All right?
Exactly. You're right. There's a lot going on. And you can't really...
No disrespect, because
no
of
disrespect.
that Andre 3000 did have like styles and stuff like that. But who you think
But
was
he playing
dressing them,
He's
though?
playing the flute right now. So don't
No,
bring-
that's still my homie, okay? That's
I
still
know,
my
I
homie.
mean, yo.
But yo,
Yeah.
even Andre 3000 got his style from all Harlem, all them cats over there.
I'm sorry, Atlanta, but y'all have introduced the gayest shit in hip hop history. That's always been true. Trust me, never before. I remember never before would we ever think we see a nigga with lipstick. Never before we ever think we see a nigga with a dress. Never before we ever think we see a nigga with a crop top. Never before do we ever seen a nigga with some like hoochie wally short. Nah, come on, bruv. Atlanta, y'all gotta chill, man. We respect y'all niggas, but god damn it, like when we come in a masculine shit, like if listen, I give Atlanta all the credit for making trans a thing. Atlanta, y'all got it. For furthering gay rights, y'all got it.
I mean, I'll take it. Okay. But I know you biased, you know, that's hometown. But at the same time, though, that you can't deny New York's hold on the fashion industry and like just even the creatives. Like obviously LA had Hollywood, but New York was the place when it came to like art and like high fashion and like, you know, when runways and modeling and photography and that kind of thing was like, that's New York City. You know what I mean? Like you were heading to
the grimy
York.
city. Yeah, it's just grimy. Everything matched there because we have the perfect four season.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So,
or like you said, Paris. Like one of the two was always the two, you know, either you go to France or it's New York City.
You see the intro shot one?
Yeah,
the interview?
right.
Like it was crazy, man. Like, so he's saying Drake is not bothered.
I mean, they're saying that he's the guy. Like Drake's the guy. Now,
come on, son. He's bothered, son.
True.
The History Club.
Yeah.
He's bending every TDE artist that's been there.
And guess
it's too
what?
much of a coincidence.
Lil Yachty's banned from New York City now because he talked too much, and you about to get stumped out by a bunch of Timberlands wearing motherfuckers. About to get like Lil Yachty. You better. That was an uncalculated move by him. I think he's talking too much a little bit. You know, he says he's done with the internet now. I think he got trolled hard enough. You think so?
They deserve it, son. I mean, you cannot play both sides like that. Like he was trying to be like, you know what I mean, playing the Drake side and also the Kendrick side, but like saying like Drake is the greatest is like that's not what people want to hear right now. Like
every time someone says he's helped out a few, he's helped out hundreds. He's a great actor. He's the best. He's funny. He's the most hilarious person I ever met. I get putting on extras because you hate to see your boy in a situation where people are saying all these crazy things about him. I get it. But the extras are not helping. I don't think they're helping.
Almost everyone, bro. The Drake effect is real. It's deeper than we even know.
If the Drake effect is real, why is it not working for the artists he's working with right now?
Somebody gonna have to tell the truth, and I'm gonna tell it.
he said you don't want to talk about it. He should have never talked about it. But yet he do a whole podcast talking about Drake, son.
But at least I will say this: at least out of all, dude, he has to double down in some way because he's the only one that stuck it out with Drake. Think about it. I don't think anyone else is publicly. Look, the first little snippet of a song of Drake's you heard was a Lil Yachty track. Yeah. So I'm like, he's the only one that stayed true. That's true. All that time spent on the island, talking it out on the beach chairs, on the long arms like that, dog, over Mai Tai, bro. That's connection built. You know what I mean? He's down. It's not like DeMar DeRozan out here switching up.
Homie
switched up like switching on the screen, bro. He like switched up.
That's my man. He was like, after all of this, that's still my guy.
Bro, he's not playing man-to-man defense. He said switch immediately.
So why people is mad at LeBron? The same thing. He's not even loyal to his own hometown. You know what I mean? Come on, son.
You know why, bro? Because LeBron is so blatant about his stuff, dude. He's there like, I love it. Dancing and stuff. But, for Lil Yachty, I mean, it's actually interesting he didn't pivot earlier. Like he was trying to play both sides a little bit. You can't. There's once you're on one side, if you're on Drake's side in any sort of facet in this climate, people are gonna say you're a Drake supporter.
Drake don't charge for a feature or anything.
I think that's cap. Right? And also, here's the thing why Drake wouldn't charge. Because no one could solicit a feature from him that he doesn't want to do. Right? Usually charging is, hey, I don't care to do a song with you right now. You're asking me for a verse. You got to pay me to do it. Drake is picking the songs like, I want to do this song. I'm hopping on this remix. I'm hopping on this freestyle. Like, he's picking, right? So that's why the concept of charging isn't that relevant. But hear how charging does get fit into the mix. If you do a song with Drake, yeah, you might get the song to put out. But if you think Drake don't own the majority of that song, you're fucking stupid. If you think that Drake, that song isn't probably going to, fuck what label you on, is probably going to also come out simultaneously or on a joint way on Drake's label as well, which is OVO Sound, you're fucking stupid.
Which is rightful. You know, which is every right to do. Like,
Write your whole style to the next album, son. Come on, son.
I mean, you, without that feature for most of those artists, bro, you're not getting the plays that you're getting.
That's true too.
So get the piece of the pie. You're happy to take the piece. Take the piece.
But
like
not saying,
cut the piece up and give it to him.
That's what I'm saying. Not saying that Drake is not doing it. He's doing it for free, like he's Jesus. Yeah. That doesn't work like that. Yeah, like right. We know that. Like that's a blatant lie. That's why Lil Yachty is getting clowned. Yeah. You know what I mean? Why would you say that? Like he doesn't benefit. What, they're gonna charge him like 300s?
Okay, but it doesn't benefit him because he doesn't need the money. That's the other thing. It doesn't benefit him to like go out of his way to do work on it, you know, basically because then he can make his own money. Like he doesn't the money doesn't matter. But you stay
relevant. He benefit a lot more than anybody else in that.
But it's a joint thing because he's making them relevant. And then new relevance, yes, rubs back off on him, but he sparks the fire and then enjoys the heat. But or if it's a general thing how features usually go, it's more like, okay, yeah, a percentage for your 1 minute verse, depending on what that percentage would be, like what, 20, 30 maybe? Like realistically, if you're asking for more than half, that's your song, dog. You better release it on your name because you're gonna get more streams.
He usually does that.
That's probably it. You're right. You're right. That's where ghostwriting started right there. That's the inception of the ghostwriter right there.
Yeah, that's what he usually does.
It's my track now.
Yeah.
I'll turn that minute into 3 minutes. Yeah. I can take that 30 seconds on the back half.
And take the whole track. Usually take the whole track verbatim. But we let him get away with it. So it's hard.
That's true.
So Cardi B divorced Offset again for the second time.
Yeah.
You know.
Oh yeah.
She got one more to go.
It's the second time? I thought it was the third, fourth. I thought we were down fingers. But, I thought we were down a hand on this one.
At the same time, Cloud Babies, she is pregnant by Offset. So this is not the tea. We just want to know, how does that make sense?
Bro, I know exactly.
Because I thought they divorced, like, they broke up like what? 11 months ago, right?
Yeah. I know what this is.
Publicity stunt? Dropping an album?
Maybe, but I know what this is. Deep down, bro. This is a dysfunctional couple that loves the drama. And every time shit is down bad, they getting the best sex of their life. The angry sex is so fire. And you know it's Cardi B. Offset and Cardi B, they get off on the angry sex.
Surprise! Cardi B is going to be a mom of 3. The rapper announced her pregnancy on August 1st, cradling her baby bump in a pair of Instagram photos.
They take it, the role play goes way too far. That's what I'm saying. Allegedly. Allegedly. They take the role play way too far, bro. She said, you know what? When you do something in the bedroom, sometimes you role playing. I don't know, you might. And what if you talking shit and then you start talking shit to each other and then it just goes way too far? And then they divorce. You know what I mean? Like the role play and the talk shit.
The safe word, they forgot the safe word.
The safe word was long forgotten. And we ended up in court over this matter. And now we also got a baby on the way.
Yeah.
Y'all, it looks like Offset done effed around and found out because the streets are saying that Cardi's family has had enough of his shenanigans and are forcing her to divorce him. I'm not gonna pretend like we couldn't have seen this coming because even Stevie Wonder could have seen this. Offset has cheated on Cardi more times than we can count, but the last straw came when Offset got someone else pregnant and also allegedly gave Cardi an STD.
It's messed up. Yeah, I see your angle.
You know what I mean?
Which is brilliant. But I also say My angle would be that she's about to drop an album because every time she every time there's a little drama like that, she drop a song. Yeah. She drop a song or two thinking there's gonna be an album. Never. We haven't got an album for her for like 5 years, bro.
Right, dude.
5-6 years.
Bro,
she's been single. That's why she's so mad at Joe Budden for putting that out.
Bro, the baby's crown's about to drop before the album.
Son, she looked pregnant.
She's pregnant.
Yeah. That was by accident too. So somebody just took a picture. So
true.
Yeah, it's not
Offset, man. Yeah. Offset has really been putting in business work. Yeah.
It's
It
been
really
working.
is. Bro, that's that Latina and Cardi B, right?
That's the Latina and Cardi B. That's
that
it.
energy,
That's all
bro.
facts.
Bro,
Yeah, man, I
be
love
mad
it.
at you and having your baby at the
same time.
Oh,
sorry, Pablo. Yo, boy, that's
you confused.
crazy, son.
You're horny and upset at the same time.
At the same time, they dangerous, son. You could get stabbed up, you could get hurt. So
mad
when
and
they
bad.
angry, they angry. They scratch up your car, everything, son.
Oh, yo.
Yeah,
That's
cartel energy, son. It might blow up your whole joint.
Bro, that ain't Cardi Cartel. But you know, that ain't bro, that ain't bad and bougie. Bro.
Oh, that is bad and bougie. That's like the definition of the ghetto-ness.
Dude.
That's premium prime news right there.
That's bad and bullshit
That
right
is.
there. I don't know what you talking about.
That is bad and bullshit right there.
That's
So
bad
that's
and bullshit.
crazy.
I don't
So the
need that.
bullshit gotta stay.
I don't need that. That is confusing right there. Bring back real love and hip hop. Bring it back right now, and Cardi B is the star, bro.
Oh man,
Who would you have in the rest of the cast on that? You bring it back love and hip hop, but premium edition. Cardi B and Offset are the 2 stars.
Okay. Well, we adding 2 more casts.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, putting Sexy Red in there. We gotta see the
Sexy Red in there.
premium black nigga news. Yes.
That's okay.
It would be ratchet.
That's like throwing
Think about
dynamite
that
in the mix.
You talk about bougie ghetto, right?
Bad and bullshit.
Yeah. So we're gonna have Cardi B prime.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And with Offset.
Yeah.
Main character.
Yep.
Then we're gonna have like Sexy Red, second character.
Okay.
Megan Thee Stallion.
Oh, Megan Thee Stallion.
Megan
oh my
Thee Stallion.
God, dude. That's crazy.
You gotta balance it out.
Get Tori out, we throw him in there too.
What?
That's love and hip hop.
Premium.
That's
You see
love
where
and
I'm going.
hip-hop.
Yeah, that's my casting, son. Yeah, Tyler Perry hit us up, man. We got a lot of ideas, man. We could ghostwrite your shit.
Bro. Yeah, man. Why not, yo? That's the way to go.
Yeah, that's a reality TV right there. I watch it. Do you see Megan Thee Stallion open up for Harris that she's getting backlash for it?
Oh,
She's here like dancing wild on the stage.
What's up, honey? This is your girl, Megan Thee Stallion, aka the Hot Girl Coach, reporting live with the future president of the United States.
Everybody,
What do you have to say to the American people?
we are not going back.
A few moments later.
Megan, what is this? At the ATL rally event, like what? You need to pipe it down, honey, and do that somewhere else, but not at this type of event. Like, silence is very loud.
So out of all the people she could have chose, Kamala Harris picked Meg Thee Stallion to open up her rally in Atlanta. And that's nothing against Meg Thee Stallion. I love a good twerk every now and then. But optics matter, folks. Optics matter.
Dude, speaking of Lil Yachty going against New York fashion, you saw Kamala Harris wore the wrong Timberlands on. Who told her that?
Those are not Timbs. Even if Timberland made those shoes, I, as a native New Yorker, must repeat, those are not Timbs.
Bro, she didn't wear the right shoes.
Nah, no.
She was like, yo, she's like, you know.
Oh my
bro.
God.
She's like Wayne Brady of black people in a way. For girls, you know what I mean? Like, she's been white for too long, and now when she came back, she's a little bit off in the.
That's crazy, son. So, Cloud Babies, Vybz Kartel is free.
Vybz Kartel spent over 13 years in prison after he was found guilty of a 2014 killing of Clive Williams. That was his name, in a verdict that was overturned earlier this year. Now, Jamaican Court of Appeals declined on Wednesday to retry Vybz Kartel for that murder conviction. So it was overturned earlier this year, so making Kartel a free man after a little over a decade in prison.
Yo.
Okay, this is huge. That's like the Drake of Jamaica.
That's a big claim. I don't know if you should tie his name to Drake right now.
Oh, true.
Yeah,
I see where you're going with that.
I'm trying to save.
But what I was saying that he's a legend. This dude was not missing any track.
Drake himself is wearing a Vybz Kartel shirt. Do you know how big this is? The young generation are angry and confused. I'm like, who is this guy? Why is this guy getting so much attention? one day, 13 years ago, there was a problem. Some guns were missing. They were missing in the house of the biggest Jamaican artist at that time, Vybz Kartel. Hey Sean, hey Kiara, hey Andre. My weapon missing, we steal them. We steal them. No, me not steal no weapon. Where they get them? No, not me. No. Me not steal them. We steal them. Me not steal them. So none of his goons owned up that they stole the weapon. But there was only one guy who wasn't around, who was the main suspect. Lizard. You see, I don't know the nature of Vybz Kartel's guns that got missing, but I can tell you one thing. Those were some good guns, expensive guns. So here's what Vybz Kartel did. Listen carefully. First of all, Lizard came all the way to Vybz Kartel's house. First mistake. Little did he know. You know what? Let me see what was about to transpire. You are the person. What do I do? What do I do, man? Don't ask me what you do, man. You're a traitor. I'm a traitor. No, talk to me like that. No, talk to me. Where my weapons at? I don't take your weapon. I don't take your weapon. Where you see me wearing your weapon? I'ma fuck you up. Where my weapon? Bombo clam, man. You accusing me, man. I'ma fuck you up. Where my weapon? I know if you. I said, fuck that, man. Bombo clam, suck your mother. I said, suck your mother. Well then. Oops. Vybz Kartel realizing what he did said, fuck, man, dead. I should have just admitted you stole my weapon. Hey, Sean. Yeah. Hey, Andre. Yeah. Come over here. Boss. Come and chop the body into pieces. But you say what? Come chop the body into pieces. But, boss, that's wrong, man. What you saying, I said chop the body. I know, I don't mean it metaphorically, theoretically, poetically, anycally. Straight up butchery. And chop the body. With the help of his associates, of course. And this is all alleged. I beg you, this is all alleged. Fast 4 days came by, weeks came by, months came by. And the police realized something. It's been a while since we saw one of Vybz Kartel's members. Lizard. Lizard is not disturbing the streets anymore. Why is he? Why is that man? Let me call Vybz Kartel. Hello, Vybz? Wagwan. Wagwan, officer. Yes, where is Lizard? It's been a while since I saw him. I don't know. What did you do to him? I don't know. Where is Lizard? I don't know. Where is Lizard? I don't know. Come to the station right now. Come to the station. Come to the station right now. I am not coming, but I have a surprise for you. Check your phone. So they arrested Vybz Kartel and they sentenced him to life imprisonment. Oh yeah, with a minimum of 35 years. At least he'll be out before Arsenal wins a league. So he became a DAT for dancehall. I mean, one of the greatest dancehall artists is in prison. That didn't stop Vybz Kartel. He continued releasing music in prison. But that couldn't save dancehall. He began to die slowly. Fast forward after 13 years, 13 good years, he's now free.
Jamaica, congratulations to you guys because
hey,
he's free today.
Well, he's gonna need some attention first because apparently he's not in good shape. Apparently he's been in a cell for obviously a really long time,
Yeah, like
over
11
a decade
years,
or so.
yeah,
Over
yeah.
a decade or so. We're not sure on the exact date, but he's been apparently without the right, obviously nutrition, without ventilation. Apparently
Grave disease. That's what he gets.
That means he's in and out of the grave already. Oh my God, bro. Grave disease. Imagine telling a doctor coming out and telling you got grave disease. You're already in 6 foot, man. You're already in the ground at the moment. But
So I don't even know what grave disease is, bro.
oh, you a zombie. That's the real zombie virus. You got Graves disease.
Graves' disease is one of the most common conditions of hyperthyroidism and is caused by the body's production of antibodies to thyroid-stimulating hormone. These antibodies stimulate the thyroid gland to produce an excessive amount of hormones, and it binds to the receptor, causing it to activate continuously without stopping.
Thyroids.
It's like someone coming out. You got tombstone disease.
Yeah.
You got casket. You got
the name is
casket
wild,
disease.
son. Grave disease. That is wild, son. Also called Basedow disease.
Okay, that's better.
But grave disease is wild.
That's
son.
wild, bro. Like you got the case of the deaths.
Mm.
You got a case of the it's over for you.
But it said also common on women under the age of 40. Damn. Yeah.
That's crazy, man. Well, Vybz Kartel is not a young woman under the age of 40, but at least he's gonna come out and be able to make new music after he gets the help that he needs and treatment and all that kind of stuff. Because he's been in there for a long time and based on something that's been overturned. So imagine you spend that time in bars and it wasn't just like you didn't deserve it all that way. Like
I don't know if he didn't deserve it. So
now
allegedly,
so he
Cloud Babies, the story is wild. All right,
he did his time.
He did his time.
He did his time.
Hey, but we're not a judge.
We're not a judge.
We leave that for UK. Okay,
we're not even we're not lawyers either.
You think Drake should do a music with him?
Bro, it's great. Yeah, well, somebody's got to do music with Drake apart from Lil Yachty because he's not doing anything anymore. And Vybz Kartel, he needs to come back. I feel like it's a perfect time to come back because right now I feel like Jamaica, I feel like white women are going over there and helping the state of things over there. They're about to balance out the economy in Jamaica. Vybz Kartel come and do shows.
Yeah. Well, he won't be able, he's free from prison, so he'll be able to travel, right?
I mean, you don't have to travel. Just stay in Jamaica. Let them come to you.
I gotta grow the market, bro.
True.
Yeah, it's a hot brand right now.
Bro, he's just happy to be out.
Yeah, that's true. Because his
outside,
girlfriend, yeah.
He's just outside.
Homie stunting. He got a girlfriend, a fresh young chick out, you know what I mean? Pause no diddy.
What that over my head? That
there. Oh, they. Oh.
Yeah, them looking something there.
Oh, they can join your team.
So Deadpool brought back Marvel Cloud Babies. Have you seen it?
Dude, I mean, if you haven't seen it already, be careful because we're about to spoil the entire goddamn. You probably have been spoiled already, but it's about to happen. Now, hit the cinema opening weekend and smashed the records, 200 million in like 2 days.
Come
and
on.
now has saved the Marvel universe for sure.
For sure.
But at the same time, I'm still a bit skeptical because you got a lot of things going on here. But we got to talk about one thing as for the culture right now, bro. Spoiler alert. When Blade came on the screen.
And you, I was not expecting to see you here. Thought you were, retired.
And not just any Blade, the OG.
Original.
Wesley Snipes, bro.
That's it, son.
What? Like what? Gray goatee and everything, looking like
I'm glad they didn't put that in the trailer.
I know.
You know what I mean?
It would have ruined it.
Still, there's even Gambit was good.
That was good.
Yeah.
And he did Channing Tatum.
He's been training for that, bro. He always wanted to be
100%.
Yes.
And he probably, I don't know who he spoke to. He went down to Louisiana. He found the Creole of old Creole accent speaking dudes and tried to imitate the olden days talk of like Creole, like from the South. Like he nailed it, man.
Yeah, that's that French, bro. That's that dirty French.
Yeah, it's the French, like
the dirty French.
Yeah.
Barely could understand them. So not only that though, not only the numbers was there, the movie was brilliant.
So good.
The storyline was good. Like there's a lot of like hidden gems there. Like I don't know.
But the Blade stuff, I love the nod, man. He was the OG, and like P doesn't get the respect he deserves. And like you had the Marvel movie that they tried to do with Blade. Mahershala Ali was supposed to play him. They announced it 6 years ago or something like that. Never happened. Directors pulled out. Screenwriters pulled out. Eventually, Mahershala Ali pulled out. The whole movie's going to... And so when he delivered the line that there's only one Blade and that's me, that was the coldest thing of all time.
Slick this, buddy. You got to do it.
So good, bro.
Hey, Wesley Snipes is the reason why there's a Marvel.
He should get that props. We're going to claim it right
here.
You know
what I mean?
Yeah.
Because before that, Marvel, there was no Marvel.
100%.
Blade is what started the morph to the, you know what I mean? And after Blade, everything went off from there.
100%.
They tried so hard with like, what's the name? Hawk. For years, Hawk didn't really do nothing crazy.
Yeah, right.
But when Blade first came out,
that was
the first Blade.
Premium. And then Spider-Man followed up with that.
Yeah.
And even Ryan Reynolds in the Blade Trinity movie, that the last of the Blade Trinity's like saga, Ryan Reynolds in that movie, and there was a little nod to saying how like Ryan was like, "You never liked me."
Which is facts.
Apparently when they were filming that movie back in the day in like 2008 or whatever, like 2004, early 2000, as Blade, bro, the cinema went crazy when he came.
How you feel about Marvel disrespecting Jonathan?
Now this is what we really got to talk about because we had news of Jonathan Majors getting replaced as Kang the Conqueror really for the next Avengers movie. Instead of Kang Dynasty, it's going to be Doomsday, right? With Dr. Doom. Now, Dr. Doom is one of my favorite characters, and Robert Downey Jr. got announced. Iron Man got announced as Dr. Doom. What are we doing?
Would you want your old role back, like your old job back as King the Conqueror?
Kang?
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah, hell yeah.
Like, okay, like I get it. You can make your arguments that there's comic stories and all that kind of stuff, but it takes away from what Dr. Doom is one of the most famous characters in Marvel history.
Yeah.
And they go, guess
Find
what?
a different actor for it.
Yeah, make it his own thing. Build him up. Bro, now you got you're gonna look at Dr. Doom and just see Iron Man.
Yeah.
Like, it's such a confusing thing. I don't know what to think about that.
Yeah.
And you got poor Jonathan Majors out here crying a river. And as he should. And he pretty much came out and said, I never got the chance to, explode creatively and do my thing. And he feels like Robert Downey Jr. is going to get that chance. Is that what you feel like as well? You feel like he's going to actually, get that chance to play out that character, whereas Jonathan Majors got fired, bro.
To be honest with you, with all this backlash, because there's mixed feelings.
Yeah, right.
Because like I said, there is a story where they were a roommate in college, and then Dr. Doom is actually convince Tony Stark to help him. You know what I mean? Build stuff in the basement in the college. So eventually they switch bodies on some face-off movie. You know what I mean?
Yep.
So yes, that story is there. I was like, I don't know, 93 or something like that. But that story is there. But at the same time, bro, it's like you said, it does take away from that mystique of building a character. But I feel like with all that backlash, they might switch up and do it like that. Have one movie of him being, you know what I mean?
Yep.
And then the real Dr. Doom
comes back.
Yes.
I would love that. Because dude, Dr. Doom is a badass. He's a weird dude. He's a narcissist. He talks in the third person. You know what I mean? But at the same time, there's stories with him. Like, there was a story I saw, and I'll show you recently. It was so good. But it was like Luke Cage and Dr. Doom. And apparently, Dr. Doom paid Luke Cage to do a hit and then never paid him. And then Luke Cage, in true standing on business fashion, went and he broke in a Fantastic Four building. He took the ship. He hauled ass to where Latveria was, where Dr. Doom's his country, and was like, just started running amok. Said, pay me my $200 now.
Yep, this famously or infamously went down in Luke Cage Hero for Hire #9 in 1972, written by Steve Englehart. You see, in the previous issue, Doom had actually hired Luke Cage to take out some robots that were wreaking havoc in New York. But Doom and his people stiffed him, leaving the embassy. Luke wasn't having that. So in the next issue, he breaks into the Baxter Building, the home of the Fantastic Four, gets in a fight with them. It ends in a draw. Reed gives him a craft to go to Latveria, and he's on his way to collect his $200. You don't stiff Luke Cage. Once there, he wreaks havoc through Latveria, causes a android uprising, and we get this infamous panel when my men reported a crazy black man in the Fantastic Four's craft. I knew it had to be you. And Luke, I don't know why he wrote him like this, but where's my money, honey? You gotta love Marvel in the 70s. Doom, like all of us, is like, dude, it's $200. In Luke Cage's defense, though, $200 in the 70s is about $1,000. Now, we ain't gonna talk about the fuel to get there and the damage he's caused and all that. Pay him his money. They get in a fight, but when an android calls the Faceless One starts to attack Doom, Luke realizes that if Doom dies, he doesn't get his money.
Now! I want my money now.
For $200, bro, he was going off,
bro,
son.
And Dr. Doom looked at him like, are you crazy? For $200?
As soon as I seen a black guy, I knew it was you.
Bro, I love it. 70s comic books is the best.
Oh my God, son.
The best.
Cloud Babies, that's prime. That is prime, son.
Luke Cage does not get the credit.
Yeah, he
deserves.
act like a pimp.
He was a boss, bro. In a yellow, like, floral t-shirt looking ass.
But at the same time, too, during that time, $200 was like $1,000 at the same time. That's a lot of fuel, son. Bro, this dude is going to the galaxy, all sorts of the streets.
Yeah, you have to get into a spaceship to come find you. For $200.
For $200. He wastes mad money on fuel for $200.
He probably broke so much, damaged so much like infrastructure to get into the building.
Those comic books were the best, bro.
So good.
Oh my God. But I wish the stories were like that. Like,
yeah.
Like still like that, entertaining and funny. You know what
Jonathan Majors got some story arcs like that. Like,
so I'm mad at disrespecting homie like that though,
dude.
son. I'm so mad because like we do need Kane, bro. He needs to be back. Like,
poor guy, man. His like career was about to skyrocket, and they cut it at the knees.
Yeah, he's
and,
such a good actor, and then he's trying to run away from the girl, son.
Poor guy,
Come on,
bro.
son.
I mean, they got him running from life at the moment, but the only thing saving him, he's running to the arms of Megan Good at the moment. You know what I'm saying? He's running back home.
Yeah, she needs help right now with that bad movie from Tyler Perry. So.
There's a lot of L's being handed out right now in the major community.
They disrespecting him, bro. He need to come back, create or something.
Ooh, something.
Yeah.
Cloud Babies, thank you so much for joining us. All right.
You know what to do. Hit that subscribe button. There's a little bell notification so you can stay up to date with the foolishness we got going on here. And if you want to really support the show, you got to hit that join button because we got some special things on the way for y'all.
By pressing the join button, you help us go independent. You'll get perks, emojis, exclusive videos.
And depending on which tier you choose, you get to level up to helping the show out, being a producer to an executive producer at the highest tier. You get to pretty much direct where the show goes. So
we just want to work for you guys. That's it.